And do you think like do you have any like views or understanding of what happens after death? Do you think, for example, I've been looking into like the bardos, and that sort of makes sense, I suppose, if mind can exist beyond biology, or if but biology is just mind, I guess, then then perhaps like what people perceive as or think about in terms of heaven and hell is just like karma kind of dissolving itself upon death, or what do you think about that in terms of like
You
heavenly
ask a lot of
realms, hell
you ask a
realm?
lot of questions all in one. We're gonna have to break them up. The first
Yeah.
one, what happens after death? Right? What happens after death? This happens after death. This is a result of something that's happened after death. Right? After death, when you die, everything happens. The
Yeah.
possible, the impossible, the probable, and the improbable happens. So that's what
Hmm.
happens after death. In the moment of God realization, all that stuff is clear to you too. So at the moment of death, when you die, which has already happened, this is the result. This is one of the many results that's happened. Everything you see that's happening around you is a product of after death. Your death, my death, your ancestors' death, and so on and so on. It's all the same thing. It's just when you're dead, you choose, at least from the soul perspective, which in Hinduism they call the Atman, or from the Atman perspective, because Atman is still Brahman. It's just Atman is the individualized version of Atman, which is the full collective, the universal, the everything. So it chooses within in the moment of after death of what it wants to do next, because it's also exploring itself as an individual,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So what happens after death? Everything happens after death. The possible, the impossible, the probable, and the improbable all happens after death. This is happening right now as a product of your death. Sorry, is it a result of your death? You just don't know
So
that
is
yet
this sort
because you haven't, from your standpoint, you haven't died yet. From my standpoint, you have
of, uh-huh.
over and over and over and over and over again because you're no different than I am.
To